Hello. Hey everyone, this is Jason here, and in today's video, I want to show you something really cool. It's the pitch that actually made over $29,000 in just 16 days. Okay, so this is Stanley. He's the before he came to me, he was already an achiever. He was already a mover and shaker in the industry. There was the Apex top 1% analyst, and he started his own fund. So there he was, right here learning just as you are, and then he upgraded into my inner circle package. And here's what happens next. All right, on February 21st, then after that he made his first 4,365. Okay, and then on 26th February, where he made another pitch, right? He made another offer, and he made another 13,776. Isn't that amazing? Now imagine if you have the skills. Imagine if you have a pitch and you can do this over and over and over again. Why? Because once your pitch is created, honestly, it doesn't keep changing, right? Once you learn how to do this, okay? So, on 7th of March, he ran a networking event. You can see that the timing is pretty much very packed. It was just 1 week after another, right? And on that session, he made a total of another $11,000 and some change, right? So then after that, he went on to deliver his event and for his people who invested into his program. Okay, so that's how he made $29,693 in his first 16 days of his sessions with me, right? When he enrolled into the program. Now he enrolled all the way to the highest tier to be in the inner circle program, and that is where he got me to create his pitch for him, work out his story, work out his pitch, work on him on a very intimate and very intensive level, so that this can be created. So I just want a disclaimer that this result is not typical, all right? But if you have the same tenacity, the intensity, you are able to also see radical result for yourself as well. Okay. Now, so here's Stanley and what he has to say. Listen to him for a little bit.
7:45 he gives me pitch. I'm like, what is this? So I told David, okay, let's go. My pitch is still zero. His last night's version, which Jason said is wrong. Back I saw a WhatsApp. He didn't script for me. He just said, take what you have, use, pitch. And to me, my instinct is, I've done this for so many years. I've pitched in front of funds. I've helped startups pitch to funds. My ego lah, right? Cannot see the value. So I thought, okay lah, let's humble ourselves, let's learn something. I just reframed it. Then when it came to my turn in the 1 minute in the chambers, he went out. Then suddenly David posted in the group, and they just went, and I'm like, what's going on? Then I really had to humbly just keep quiet and go, that's the pitch master.
Woo! Thank you.
All right. So let's look at some forecasts after his first event. Okay. Now, every event is him like now in his first event, it will only get better. Do you get what I mean, guys? Right? Founders, if you are listening to this, what I want to tell you is this is like a skill of driving, of cycling, of swimming, like a sports and basketball and soccer. As you practice, as you do it on a daily basis, as you make mistakes and you correct yourself and you adjust, you get better and better. Okay? Now, assuming that you did not get better and you're just linear, and even for Stanley, right? So let's say in a year he conducts 8 events. Every event he makes about $29,000, right? And some change, okay? So maybe he make 29, maybe he make 24, right? But on and off, he will make at least a near to a $250,000 a year. Wouldn't that be nice? Now, in each event, he was able to raise at least there's expression of interest of over $2 million. So for safety's sake, right? Let's put it on the very minimum, right? Because every person who invests into his fund has to be a accredited investor. So and then the minimum ticket size is already about 200 to 250,000. Okay, so in 1 year, his AUM would have been about 16 million and some change. Isn't that amazing? In 1 year, things can just radically transform and change. Now, so here's the thing, founders. If you want to unlock massive success as well, okay, there's a difference between an easy dollar versus a hard penny. So what's an easy dollar? An easy dollar is when you know what are the destiny codes of the investors that I want to share it with you. All right. Now, so here's the thing. When you meet with investors, right? Okay, how does Stanley achieve this kind of result? Because the pitch speaks to the codes of the investors that are in front of him, right? It's like if you're in Japan, you can't expect to succeed using a language that is like either a Tamil, right? Or if you're using Chinese, right? The whole difficulty is a lot more difficult. Or if let's say you're competing and racing in the swimming pool, okay? But you're a runner, you don't know how to swim, but you're competing in the swimming pool, right? No matter how fast you run, you'll never win the slowest swimmer. Fair enough? So when it comes to the world of fundraising, pitching, closing, what I want you to know is that you are entering a world of a language that you might have never learned before. You might be entering a vehicle that you never learned. What is the steering wheel? What is the turning lights? And what are all these different mechanisms inside the car? And if you don't know where is the accelerator and where is the brake, and you try to take the vehicle into the highway, what's going to happen is you're going to meet with tremendous bad accident. Wouldn't you agree? Right? And if, let's say you're a founder and you don't learn this skill, right? You want to raise capital versus someone who has learned this skill. Maybe one of my graduate, maybe someone else who has learned it from others as well, right? You, even if you have the best product, the best thing and everything, you are going to have trouble. So even if you are the fastest runner in the water, you will still lose to the slowest swimmer. Is this making sense? Now, not only to fundraise to investors, the same skill, once you practice it over and over again, is the same communication and speaking skill in order for you to pitch, to raise capital, as well as to recruit talent as well, right? So here's the thing. If you want some help, then go ahead and go to authorjason.com/start. Or if it comes with, or if you're on a page that comes with a link or a video, what I want you to do is to go ahead and click on that button, click on the link, and go to this link. I want you to sign up on the class. Go to the free class that I've already prepared for you. Inside the free class, I covered a little bit more about my background, who I am, plus at the same time, what are the 3 destiny codes that you need to learn, as well as a hidden bonus code that you don't know about yet, right? At the same time, the 5 levels of customers that you need to unlock, all right? And if you're stuck at level 1, you're never going to win someone who's already unlocked their skill of level 5, right? So go ahead, go to this link, and I'll see you on the class.